Imagine a $25 billion investment poised to reshape an entire continent. This is the African Corridor Project, a transformative vision that promises to connect countries, create opportunities, and ignite unprecedented economic growth. By linking isolated communities to bustling trade hubs, this project aims to change Africa forever, breaking down barriers and unlocking a brighter future for millions. For decades, Africa has been a continent of immense potential, yet held back by fragmented infrastructure and logistical challenges. The African Corridor Project is not just a single road, railway, or pipeline. It is an interconnected network designed to span vast regions, linking east to west, north to south. This ambitious vision promises to enhance connectivity and foster regional integration across Africa. To grasp the project's magnitude, consider Africa's scale. 54 countries, over 1.4 billion people, and a landmass larger than China, the United States, and Europe combined. Yet, basic infrastructure remains underdeveloped. Poor roads and limited rail networks make transporting goods slow and costly. The corridor aims to change this with high-speed railways, modern highways, and improved port facilities, drastically cutting transportation costs and reducing delays. Experts estimate that by enhancing connectivity, the corridor could increase intra-African trade by over 50%, injecting billions into local economies and reducing reliance on external trade partners. This network will allow goods and people to move freely across borders, fostering economic growth and development. The potential for increased trade and investment could transform Africa's economic landscape, creating new opportunities for businesses and communities alike. The impact of this investment extends beyond economic numbers. For Africa's farmers, it means fresh produce can reach markets before spoiling, unlocking higher profits and reducing food waste. For students in rural areas, it means easier access to schools and educational opportunities. Entrepreneurs will gain access to broader markets, better logistics, and the chance to expand their businesses, driving innovation and prosperity. The African Corridor Project is a bold initiative with the potential to transform Africa's future. By addressing infrastructure challenges and enhancing connectivity, it promises to unlock economic growth and social benefits across the continent. As Africa stands on the brink of this transformative journey, the world watches with anticipation, eager to witness the dawn of a new era for this vibrant continent. The African Corridor is set to revolutionize industrial growth across the continent. With manufacturing zones and special economic areas planned along its route, factories will emerge where empty fields once lay. This transformation promises to create jobs and stimulate local economies. Communities that once depended solely on subsistence farming could witness a complete economic metamorphosis, paving the way for a brighter future. However, this ambitious project is not without its challenges. The staggering $25 billion price tag is just the beginning. Ensuring that such a massive investment is managed transparently and effectively is crucial. Corruption and mismanagement have derailed similar projects in the past. Additionally, political instability in certain African regions poses significant risks. These challenges must be addressed head-on to ensure the corridor's success and sustainability. Environmental concerns also loom large. Constructing infrastructure on this scale could impact wildlife habitats and fragile ecosystems. It is imperative that sustainable practices and environmental safeguards are prioritized. This will ensure that development does not come at the expense of Africa's natural beauty and biodiversity. Balancing progress with preservation is key to the corridor's long-term viability. One of the corridor's most exciting prospects is its potential to foster unity and collaboration across Africa. For centuries, colonial borders divided the continent, creating artificial barriers between neighboring countries. This project has the power to bridge those divides, both physically and metaphorically. By connecting nations, it can promote a sense of shared purpose and cooperation, strengthening ties across the continent. The African Continental Free Trade Agreement, which recently came into effect, aligns perfectly with this initiative. By eliminating trade barriers and standardizing regulations, it paves the way for the corridor to thrive. This agreement enables African businesses to compete on a global stage, enhancing economic opportunities and fostering growth across the continent. Critics argue that megaprojects can sometimes overlook the very people they aim to help. Ensuring that small communities and rural areas benefit as much as major cities and wealthy regions is crucial. Inclusivity must be at the forefront of every decision made during the planning and execution phases. By prioritizing equitable development, the corridor can truly transform Africa for the better. Central to Africa's vision is the empowerment of local communities. Development should not be imposed from above, but should grow from the grassroots, shaped by the voices and aspirations of the people it serves. Imagine a once isolated village now linked to markets, schools, and hospitals. Families can sell products directly to urban centers. Children access quality education, and healthcare becomes reachable in emergencies. This is not just infrastructure, it is empowerment. Employment opportunities, education, and training programs must be prioritized. Every brick laid, every rail installed, and every port modernized should create jobs, transfer skills, and improve livelihoods. Let's bring this vision to life with two stories. First, imagine a farmer in rural Tanzania. He grows abundant crops but struggles to get them to market, losing nearly half to spoilage. With the corridor, modern storage facilities and efficient transport systems cut travel time from days to hours. His produce arrives fresh, commanding higher prices. With increased income, he invests in better tools, sends his children to school, and contributes to community development. Second, consider a young entrepreneur in Senegal. Limited by poor infrastructure, her reach barely extends beyond her neighborhood. The corridor connects her to customers across Africa, scaling her business and inspiring others. These stories are rooted in global successes. Take China's Belt and Road Initiative, which transformed trade routes connecting Asia, Europe, and Africa. Or consider Europe's unified transportation networks, driving economic growth and cooperation. Africa, however, must chart its own unique path. Our journey is different because our challenges and opportunities are distinct. This isn't about replicating what others have done. It's about building a future that reflects Africa's identity, values, and aspirations. By learning from these global examples, Africa can create a tailored approach that addresses its unique needs while fostering growth and unity across the continent. The African Corridor is more than a logistical project. It's a symbol of unity. It represents a vision of Africa where borders no longer divide but connect. Imagine a continent where goods, ideas, and people flow freely, where collaboration replaces competition, and where our rich cultural diversity becomes our greatest strength. This unity is not just about economic growth, it's about a shared identity. It's about fostering pride in what it means to be African. The corridor is a tangible reminder that we are stronger together, that our future is intertwined, and that our potential is limitless when we work as one. A $25 billion investment is staggering, but let's reframe how we see this number. It's not just a cost, it's an opportunity. This is an investment in people, in farmers, entrepreneurs, students, and workers. It's an investment in infrastructure that will last for generations, in systems that will make Africa more resilient, and in a vision that positions the continent as a global leader. Think about the ripple effects. Millions of jobs created, countless businesses flourishing, and a more connected, competitive Africa. This is not just about GDP growth, it's about improving lives and creating opportunities that were once unimaginable. The road ahead won't be easy. Projects of this scale face countless challenges, financial, logistical, and political. But Africa has always been a continent of resilience. Time and again, we have overcome adversity with determination and ingenuity. This project is a chance to rewrite our story, to shift the narrative from one of untapped potential to one of realized dreams. It's a story of hope, resilience, and the boundless possibilities that come when a continent unites toward a common goal. African Corridor isn't just about trade or transportation, it's about transformation. It's about creating a continent where every child, every worker, and every community has the tools to thrive. Imagine standing here 10, 20, or 50 years from now, looking back on a continent that has fulfilled its promise. Imagine seeing a united Africa that is not just surviving, but leading on the global stage. One investment, one vision, one future. This is how Africa is rising. Let's commit ourselves to this journey, knowing that together we can achieve the extraordinary. Thank you.